Whenever there is heavy rainfall in Lagos State, videos of flooded roads, houses will be online. Areas like Ologolo Lekki and part of Ibeju-Lekki corridors quickly go viral because people want to see what is happening in those axes. And like a few days ago, videos of some areas like Ojota Oshodi were trending. Ikotun, where flood has hit everywhere, Maryland, where water has flooded everywhere. Many people immediately concluded that this area are bad for investment, but that is not the real truth. The question is the flood caused by nature or poor planning, government failure, or even the actions of residential, you and I? But in this video, I'll be explaining the reasons behind the flooding and what every property investors should know before buying land in those locations. Number one of my list is low laying of coastal terrain. The first reason is geography. Ologolo, Aja, Awoyaya, and part of Ibeju-Lekki are naturally low-level coastal areas located close to the Atlantic Oceans and Lagos Lagoon. So, how do you expect those locations not to be flooded? When heavy rainfall occurs, water naturally flows into those low areas. That means that flood can happen even when drainage systems are working. This is a nature challenge that comes with coastal development. And number two is poor and blocked drainage system. Drainage. Another major cause is blockage drainage, and that happens a lot in Lagos State. There are a lot of drainages, even in your streets, that has been blocked. Many drainage channels become filled with plastic bottles, refuse, sand, and construction bricks. When drains are blocked, waterway has nowhere to go, but your house, to the roads, the communities will be flooded. This is not just an engineering problem, it's also a maintenance and environmental issue. Another one that's causing this flood now is the coastal highway construction. Calabar to Lagos. The ongoing Calabar Coastal Highway is another factor that we need to check. We know about this infrastructure is going to bring development, it's going to make our properties to appreciate. These large infrastructure projects often require change to natural drainage channels. During construction, some of the storm water paths may be temporarily altered, leading to nearby communities until permanent drainages are completed. All these areas will be affected. Presently, go to areas like Ogombo, to Awoyaya axis, Ibeju-Lekki, and see how water has flooded everywhere. This construction is creating a short-term drainage challenge that is going to affect people now, but later they will enjoy it when every system is working. Another one is high tide from Atlantic Ocean. This often happens in different locations in Americas that you just see water coming back. Many people do not know this, but sometimes every rainfall happens at some time at high tide from Atlantic Oceans. When this occurs, water flow cannot flow easily into the sea because the ocean level is already high. This always causes water to remain on the road for longer time before eventually draining away. And what are the reasons? When the drainages is blocked and some areas has been affected, like what happened in Maryland some days ago, that the new road that leads to Mende to Maryland to Ojota is flooded. Everywhere just sitting down, no movement. These are the reasons. When construction is happening in some places where there is waterway before to be diverted, and if all these things are not being in place, it will always affect the communities and the transport. Another one on my list is rapid urban development. Rapid urban development. Lekki and Ibeju-Lekki are almost the fastest growing real estate corridor in Nigeria, not only in Lagos State. Over the years, many wetlands that naturally absorb floodwater have been reclaimed for estates, roads, shopping centers, and commercial development. As this natural water absorbing area disappear, more storm water remain on the surface during heavy rain. Where they want to go, all locations, all drainage has been blocked. Where they're supposed to pass, the canal has been turned to road. Do you get it now? Growth bring opportunities, but it also require proper planning, and drainage infrastructure needs proper maintenance. Who is to be blamed? Is it the government, the developer, the contractor, or the residential? The answer is that responsibilities need to be shared. The government has its own responsibility to build and maintain efficiently. To maintain effective drainage system, enforce environmental regulation. This is very, very important in Lagos State. Properly supervising construction project and ensure new development to follow approved plan standard, so that they can put the drainages in the right shape. Also to the residentials, they are supposed to be responsible for all of this, because they live in that area. Because most of them do illegal dumping of refuse into the drainage channel whenever there is rain, blocking waterway and building on natural drainage paths. This can contribute to flood any day, any night. Developer also has his own role to play by providing proper drainage and avoiding construction and unstable land without adequate flood control measure. So blaming only one party does not tell the full story. What does this mean for property investors? Because if drainage is affecting your location, that doesn't mean that location will not appreciate. It will, but it will take time. Flood does not automatically come or mean an area is bad for investment. In fact, many of the world's most valuable coastal cities, including those built near ocean and rivers, manage flood risk through proper infrastructure and planning and maintenance. However, investor must carry proper due diligence before buying. Always check the evaluation of that land. Visit the site during the rainy season to know the state of your land, to know if it is dry land or wet land. Inspect the drainages around where you are working, either as a contractor or a supervisor or the owner of the property. Ask whether is there any flood in this location for over 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So these will help you to know maybe you are buying a wetland or waterlog. Speak with neighbor residential about the area to know what is going on. This simple step can save you millions of money and can save you unnecessary headache, because you have put due diligence and measure in place, in consideration. This can save you from making an expensive mistake. In conclusion, Lekki, Ibeju-Lekki, Awoyaya, Sango-Tedo remain one of the fastest growing real estate markets. Flood is a challenge, yes, but it should not be the only factor that determine whether you are going to invest or not. Your investment decision is in your hand. Successful investors don't just buy based on social media videos or emotion. They buy based on proper inspection, accuracy, informations, location, analysis, infrastructure, and long-term growth potentials. Do your research, verify the facts, and invest wisely. I always tell my people, start small and start smart. If you found this video helpful, kindly like, comment, and share for more educative content. For real estate, land banking, property evaluation, investment in Nigeria, kindly reach out to us. I am Ologolo Lekki from Ibeju Property and Real Estate. If you're just coming across my video, this channel is dedicated to all our Nigeria and diaspora investors, because this is where we talk about the pro and con of real estate. And I'm Ologolo Lekki from Ibeju Property and Real Estate. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.